Some people say that authentic New York-style bagels have become extinct.
Boston in general isn't known as a bagel town. People like to complain about how they can't get their New York bagels here.
But at this Cambridge eatery, crusty artisan handcrafted bagels are served piping hot, pulled from the oven moments before they hit your mouth. Mary Ting Hyatt is a talented baker and lifelong bagel fanatic.
Plain sesame, cinnamon raisin, pretzel, everything.
So when she couldn't find a bagel that lived up to her demanding specifications, she started experimenting in her own kitchen.
People love bagels and they were looking for them. When I started making them at home, I realized, like, wow, I really love making bagels. This is perfect.
And when her product was perfected, she decided to open up a shop called Bagelsaurus.
Bagelsaurus is a modern bagel bake shop. We specialize in handmade, slow-fermented bagels, creative spreads, and sandwiches.
The kitchen at Bagelsaurus is always a flurry of activity, and that's because they bake these beauties in small batches, so there's a constant flow of dough being mixed, shaped, boiled, and baked at all times.
From the mix to the final boiling and baking, the process of making a bagel takes about 24 hours here. It takes a lot of patience the way we do it, actually.
It all starts with these giant mixers where the precise combination of water,
Cambridge water, you don't need New York.
their special sourdough starter,
Here's our sourdough starter, nice and bubbly.
malt syrup,
Gives the bagels that bagel-y flavor that you can't put your finger on. That's malt syrup.
flour, and yeast.
And then salt, of course.
All of those ingredients are blended until the perfect consistency is reached, and then the dough rests.
We let the dough hang out for a few hours at room temperature. As it sits, it strengthens, it gains flavor.
After the dough rests and rises, Mary and her team portion and shape each beautiful bagel by hand.
We scale each one to the proper weight, and then we round each dough ball, and then we do our final bagel shaping, basically sticking our thumb in the middle and easing it out. Then we put them to bed overnight.
The next morning, the bagels are woken to a bath in boiling water.
All the bagels are boiled right here in this roasting pan. The boiling water gelatinizes the starches on the crust of the bagel, leading to that thin, crispy shell. Without that boil, you won't get a shiny exterior, so it's really key to bagel making.
From there, they're seeded, baked, and served piping hot.
If we've done a good job, the crust will be a little bit crackly there, and you'll see a lot of fermentation bubbles. And then inside, you should have an open crumb with lots of irregular holes.
There are traditional flavors like cinnamon raisin, sesame, everything, and garlic, and some flavors you may have never seen before, like pretzel and black olive.
Pretzel's really interesting. It really tastes like a hybrid of a German soft pretzel and a bagel. Great with mustard butter.
Mustard butter, along with almond butter and a bevy of creative cream cheeses, are just some of the spreads that Mary and her team make in-house. But according to her, the bagels are so good, you probably don't need them.
I believe a bagel should be able to be enjoyed without the addition of cream cheese. The base dough should be flavorful enough to enjoy on its own.
But if you do like some added flavor on your bagel, you can opt for a pizza bagel, made as a special when the kitchen feels like getting creative. There are also 3 sensational sandwiches available all the time, like the breakfast sandwich, topped with a fried egg, cheddar, bacon, avocado, and mustard butter on the bagel of your choice, or something called the hot smoked, loaded up with smoked salmon, cream cheese, apple, and a parsley caper salad. And customers with a monstrous appetite should bite into the T-Rex, a sweet and satisfying sandwich.
It's a really special treat, reminiscent of Elvis's favorite sandwich, the peanut butter, bacon, and banana. We make our almond butter in-house, and we have great bacon. We layer that on with thinly sliced banana, finish it with honey. Really savory, sweet, confusing, delicious combination.
And while the shop technically is supposed to stay open until 3 in the afternoon, these handcrafted bagels are so special, they've been known to sell out early.
We're treating each bagel like a beautiful piece of artisan bread. Our goal isn't mass production. We just want each bagel to be truly excellent and memorable. I'm hoping that our customers feel like they stumbled across somewhere really special that they think, oh, I never knew a bagel could be like this. That's what we're going for.